Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Since I feel like that these videos are actually helpful to some of you who are experiencing something similar as I am right now with depression and anxiety and maybe like even panic attacks, I'm going to continue with these. And today I want to talk about what symptoms I'm experiencing, what feelings I have, and also I want to share some things that help me. And during the next days, I'm going to try and film a more structured tips video for depression and anxiety. But right now, I rather feel like casually talking to you guys and like just sharing what's going on. And yeah, please remember that like nothing that I say must be true for anyone else or something like that. Like, I'm not a specialist or anything like that. I'm just sharing what's going on for me, just sharing my experience. And obviously, if you're suffering from anxiety, depression, panic attacks, if you have suicidal thoughts, if you're self-harming, then please get yourself help. Like, please try to get into therapy and don't just rely on YouTube videos. But at the same time, I feel like that this can be helpful to just know that you're not alone and know that someone who maybe seems like super positive, like I got this a lot during the last years of being online. I got a lot that I'm so positive and everything, and like also like how can I say that, maybe sometimes people online seem kind of untouchable, but I just want to show you that it's a common thing. Like, you're not, I said that yesterday, you're not weird or different or something just because you have depression or anxiety. Something common, and I have it too, and I just want to share what's going on, and maybe this can be helpful. So it's actually not that easy to talk about like symptoms or something like that, like stuff that I feel, because I think that sometimes I push it away and I try to be as numb as I can, because I experienced that a lot in the past as well when I had depressed phases, or anxiety or panic attacks, because usually what I experience a lot is these like mind racing, like thoughts racing through my mind and becoming stronger when I try to put them away, and like really my mind attacking me. And I feel that a reaction of whoever inside of me, of the good part, is to just numb and zoom out and not think anymore. So a weird thing that happens to me a lot is that I forget things, and even events that were even like rather bad events that were happening and that were causing anxiety, that I try to forget about them immediately. That's super weird, because usually that's never happening. Then something quite huge is sleep. So some nights I sleep feels like forever, and it's hard to get up in the morning at all, and sometimes I even sleep till like 11, 12 a.m. 12 p.m. 11 a.m. And that's really unusual for me, because I'm a morning person. I love to get up super early, and even like without an alarm, I get up like 6, 7 a.m. or something, like usually when everything's fine. And right now it's like, it's crazy. And then other nights I cannot even sleep at all, and I have insomnia. And but I think that's something really common when you have depression or anxiety. And so I have a lot of physical symptoms as well. Obviously, because of my sleep, I'm super exhausted, and my voice is different. I don't know if you hear that as well, but especially making these videos, my voice is super different. It's like lower or deeper. I don't know. I don't know what you say. Anyway, but it's hard to talk. It's like everything takes so much effort to do. Like, every single thing is really crazy, and everything is also super tense. Also, when I have anxiety and panic attacks, I feel like that my back gets super tense, so I have back pain, and I feel like that is impacting my headache as well. So yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I was experiencing some problems with my stomach and with like diarrhea. Sorry if this is TMI, but yeah, I think that is also, yeah, it makes sense to me. Obviously, when I'm feeling so bad, then that my body's reacting in that way makes total sense to me. Like I have no strength at all. I feel completely exhausted. I'm fainting sometimes, especially like when I have attacks. Then I'm actually fainting sometimes. Um, then oh, I just had something in mind, but I lost it. Anyway, yeah, problems with breathing, that is also a big one. Part of that is physical, because I just recently had lung inflammation and I had problems with my heart and everything like that. So but I think that is also influenced or impacted by my mental state as well, because yeah, it's making it worse in a way. Like breathing is super super hard for me right now, and I'm totally not using my lungs the right way. Like instead of doing that, I usually just do this here and I have to remind myself to like probably breathe, and like obviously meditation is helping a lot with like focusing on the breath and really like trying to, yeah, breathe. So that is happening a lot then. Sometimes, especially during like panic attacks, or when the anxiety is really bad, then I feel like I cannot even breathe anymore. Like that just like stops or something, or that it's like hard to get oxygen in. That is also something, and it's really hard to describe anxiety to someone who never experienced it before, like a panic attack or something. It's just that you're so, you know, when you're maybe this like feeling of falling down somewhere, maybe when you like go downstairs and you lose a stair, like you take two at once, and this like, you know, that feeling when like you probably know what I mean. Or when maybe you ever dreamed of falling down a building or something, like it's a really weird dream, but I had that maybe like 2-3 times in my life, I think, of what I can remember. And maybe you had that as well, and kind of that feeling, but like all the time. Or when you for example, there's also something that I had in the past a lot, is like, you know, searching something, for example your phone, and you look everywhere and like, you know, shit, I lost it, that feeling, but that like in your whole body and like really intense. That is kind of what anxiety feels for me, I think. Then this like, especially with the breathing, is really like crazy for me. And panic attack, again, it's like a fear of like fainting, a fear of dying. It's like super, just so much fear inside of you. And then also like as if storms are in your body, like it's hard to explain it, but that's, yeah, that's what I'm experiencing. And also a lot of pressure inside of me. And early in my life, this caused me to harm myself, because there was this like pressure, this like uncontrollable pain inside of me that I yeah, couldn't control. And this like feeling of being out of control, that was really really intense. And so yeah, but like I said yesterday, I'm not self-harming in any way, so that's something really really positive. And again, if you are watching this video right now, and if you have suicidal thoughts, if you are self-harming, then please get yourself help immediately right now. And please yeah, get help now. And like don't try to like help yourself or anything like that, or don't feel as if it's not important enough or anything like that, because you are important, you are worthy obviously of living, of help. So please get yourself help and try to get into therapy, or when it's like really really bad right now, just like call the ambulance and get yourself into hospital, and call your parents, call anyone, just yeah, get help. Something social, obviously. I know that some of you are experiencing a lot of like social anxiety, which I usually don't really have, but in these phases of depression, I experience that as well, and it's super hard for me to go outside and to go to like social events or anything like that. Like when it's really bad, like it's now, like right now, I feel like it was like a downward spiral starting in maybe November or something, and it got worse and worse and worse. But right now, for like the last few days, maybe last 1 or 2 weeks, it's really bad. And like it's hard to leave my apartment and all. Everything is super exhausting. Everything, like even grocery shopping or going to the post office, anything like that, everything is really hard to do. And it's hard to like talk to others about, like just talking casually is like impossible for me. I don't want to like talk to someone. I don't want to be looked at. I want to be alone, but at the same time, I don't want to be alone, and I feel so alone, and I need someone to be there for me. So that makes it really hard. And yeah, just I think something that's really good and that I do here and there, or that I did do here and there during the last weeks, is just having someone be there, but not the need to like answer questions or like talk about anything in particular, but just someone being there. And when a thought comes out of me, and when I like feel like sharing something, that someone is there to listen. But obviously that's a lot to ask for of friends and family, but we have the right to do so. Like it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask if someone can be there for you. And also I had this major fear of I don't want to again, I don't want people to think that I just need attention right now, or that, you know, something like that. That is really, yeah, I was really afraid that my friends would think so, or even my family. But no, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask, like, can I come stay the night or something? Like, just like watch TV with me, or just like tell me something. I'm just gonna sit here and listen, or something like that. That's really nice. Or like just spend time with a group of friends and they are just talking and doing something. You can just like be there, and that makes me feel more safe, definitely, when I just like also a big part of that is escaping a bit. That helps me as well. Like just obviously most of the time right now I just feel like laying in bed and just like just want to hide underneath my blanket and like today I was even like pulling down the curtains, that's the word. I like, yeah. So no daylight was in my room. I was just like a vampire, that's the right word, yeah. It was crazy, but it helps to get myself out and to drive to a friend's place, or to get someone, I don't know, drive with me around, drive with me to Hamburg and just drive around and, I don't know, listen to music or something like that. Everything that is a positive escape, if that makes sense, is kind of helpful. And obviously what's really important is to feed your body right. That has such an impact on your mental health. And obviously, since depression is something that has a lot to do with biochemical processes in your body, in your brain, it's really important to eat right and to yeah, try to care for your body the best way possible. So like also something that I have to force myself to do is to go outside, go for walks, which I'm not doing at the moment, but I really want to try to do so during the next days, just to like yeah, put clothes on and go outside and just breathe in fresh air and just like moving my body, but not in a like stressful way that is like producing more cortisol or anything like that, but just walking and breathing. That is big tip. Do so. And I'm gonna try to do that as well. And like I said, eating right, eating a lot of fresh whole foods, obviously vegan, and yeah, and also like eating comfort foods, but especially for those of you who had binge eating before, something like that, or eating disorders, try to not numb yourself with food. Try to not eat like crazy amounts just to like, yeah, numb your body or something like that, because yeah, that is obviously not healthy, and also that also takes a lot of energy off of your body, because then you need so much energy to digest all the food. So yeah, comfort food is fine, and like treating yourself and something like that, but just be careful with that, I would say. And also, I know that a common symptom of depression is losing your appetite, and I would really recommend to force, I don't like that word in this, yeah, but force yourself to eat maybe like 3 times a day, you know, that you get some structure into your eating habits, and that you just eat even when you have no appetite or when you don't feel hungry, because then maybe you end up not eating for like the whole day or something. And obviously that's super unhealthy, because especially right now you need to properly like nourish your body. I think that that is really important. Also, yeah, what I just mentioned with structure can help a lot, and to like try to have certain routines of things that you do every day. For example, what I do at the moment, I started doing oil pulling in the morning, which I'm gonna film another video about, but I try to do that every morning when I get up. And then also I try to put my mobile devices off as much as I can, especially in the morning and at night. But yeah, sometimes that's not happening, because I just lay there and I'm on my phone and just like, you know, this super depressed, nothing makes sense, everything is purposeless. But I try to force myself to do so, and then like, I don't know, doing some yoga, maybe stretching, reading, journaling. Journaling is so helpful, and I would recommend to every single one of you to like get a journal and start writing diary and reflect on your emotions. And also it really helps to think about your goals, and to like, yeah, write stuff down. Yeah, I'm gonna film another video about this, but it's really helpful to think about maybe also your talents, your qualities, your like what's important to you in form of values and stuff like that, and like imagining your dream life. Because maybe it feels right now as if there's like, it's nothing there, like I cannot think of something that I want to do in life, but it is. Maybe it's just hiding, and just like try to like dig deeper and try to find something positive to think of, and imagining yourself living that dream life, and like having that dream husband, and like having your apartment right on the seaside, which I'm gonna have, by the way, with a bed on the balcony or something like that, you know. Imagining yourself already living that life really helps, not just with depression or something like that, but just, yeah, in general with motivation, stuff like that. And I know right now it feels like you have no motivation for anything, and no like purpose, and even getting up in the morning or something like that. But yeah, just try to be okay, because the more guilt you put in it, the more guilt you feel towards yourself, that makes it even worse. Like, if you spend all day in bed like I did today, then let that be okay, you know. And obviously little steps are super great, and then be happy about, like, be proud of yourself for getting out of bed and filming a video as I'm doing right now, or like taking a shower, going I don't know, taking a bath, going for a walk. eating right. You know, all these small steps are huge for you. And like, I know it takes so much effort, it takes so much like physical effort to get the smallest things done, but just try. And then if you did it, then like, yeah, be your own best friend right now. Like, you should be your own best friend always, but especially right now. And like, don't feel guilty, don't harm yourself for feeling this way right now. And something else that I want to mention. Oh no, it's already 20 minutes again. I'm sorry. I know that some of you wrote like, please shorter videos and anything like that. I'm gonna try and film shorter videos, but I was so on the flow of talking. Yeah, something else that I just had in mind is everything can get overwhelming so fast. Like, even just spending a normal day can be totally overwhelming. And then like last night I felt like, yeah, I couldn't, like, this, like I said before, I feel like this depression is like a monster inside of me, or like a part of me or something, but I also have this super positive, optimistic part of myself. But then there are these moments when I'm so overwhelmed by the depression, or like by everything that's happening, that I cannot stay calm, or cannot, you know, whatever. And then what helps me personally, like it was last night, it was really bad. Like, I was writing my gratitude book page on Instagram, and I just felt like, fuck this, I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep, 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 and not feel anything right now. And obviously, if you feel like that, then please don't turn to food or alcohol or drugs or anything like that, but just try to go to bed and sleep, or try to, like, obviously call someone, call a friend. And it's really helpful if you have someone to call that knows about your situation right now, so that you can just, you know, make a call, and then you don't even have to say anything, but that person just knows already. So it's hard to open up, but I would really encourage you to do so, especially towards someone you trust, and who was there for you before in life. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end this video now. If you have any requests or questions or anything like that, obviously leave them down in the comments below. Sorry this video got so long. Again, I'm gonna try and, yeah, get more structure in it during the next days. And I hope you're having a great day and night, and I hope you feel better really soon if you're experiencing something similar. And I love you guys. Bye.